this season. Just such a great feel in the passing game, and you got to be careful when you attack him.
Splits the uprights. It's good. That'll close the gap to 14.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Coming out with it, it's Price. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to it. There he goes. He'll get it out to the 25, not bothered at all being backed up, and they've got a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quick release by the QB. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Snagged in the middle, it's Miller. Lots of running room. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down.
One of the things I love about the passing game we've seen on offense so far here is just how good the decisions have been by the quarterback. He's not being too greedy. When the shot plays have been there, he's taken them, and they've scored points because of that, but he just takes what the defense gives him, and you're just whittling away, and you're marching the ball down the field. Really good decisions by the QB.
Finds a little space. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Lewis wants to pass. Trying to set up the screen. After 40, there he goes. Makes the stop at the 35-yard line. They rip off 15 yards on that one, and they are rolling. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Stop just inside the 25. We'll mark it at the 24. Pickup of 10 and a first down. The Buffaloes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Now the play fake. Bringing the heat. A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Colorado. The offense puts up 6 for that trip to the end zone. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21.
That makes the score Colorado 34, UCLA 13.
Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. On the move from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. They'll start this drive going to the air. Got it in the middle, it's Matthews. Coaches talk about running with violence, running with bad intentions. That's what that looks like as he gets it up to the 32. And the Bruins with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Looking to fire. Going to throw it over the top of the D. And he bats it away. It falls incomplete.
And some people just have a knack for the football, and he's one of those guys, and he just gets the swat right there, but he's in the top 10 in the nation.
Turning it on! Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Time winding down in the quarter. They'll give it to him again. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the 4th quarter. Guys, Colorado has the lead here. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Back back to throw. It's Ucla. Right down the middle. Incomplete. And man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception. The Bruins are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Fires on the move. Connection to the right. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line. And the Bruins are marching down the field. Wants to throw on 1st down. Going for it all. And it's caught. Touchdown, UCLA.
And man, that was a nice job by the tight end, finding the soft spot in the defense in the end zone on that TD.
My philosophy on going for 2 is only when you have to. Looking to throw. Pocket breaking down. And it'll be incomplete. He got on the move trying to make something happen, but just couldn't find a man. They still have work to do, trailing by 2 possessions here in the 4th. They'll line up for the onside kick. They're on it. They recover the onside kick, and they get it right back.
And there's still life in this team. Obviously, they're down here in the 4th quarter, but they're able to execute the onside kick. They retain possession, and now let's see what happens.
A little screen to the running back. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the 1st down. The Bruins come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Scanning the field, it's Ucla. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Bruins! Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being caught. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different. Bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyway.
2-point conversion attempt is on the way. Wants to pass. Using the quick game. He gets the 2-point conversion, and we've got a ball game. They're down by 7. Try to follow that last touchdown with an onside kick. Looks as if the hands team will be able to recover the ball. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. And now that cushion is a little bit smaller, Jesse, and any mistake would get magnified.
Yeah, a little bit of pressure now on this offense too, David. I think they got to go back to their playmakers and get these guys going in the game.
No doubt, find those plays you know you can run them in your sleep. You make sure you execute. Build this lead a little bit bigger. Put this thing away in the 4th quarter.
Lets it fly deep downfield. Touchdown, Buffaloes! They won it all, and that is exactly what they got. That one puts them in really good shape to get back on the right track and get another W. Well, I'm not sure who was closer to the receiver there, the defensive backs or us here in the booth.
That was great execution on offense. Receiver wins the route one-on-one, shows off his speed, gets himself wide open. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that ball. Nice job.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Might be calling a hot route. To throw, it's Ucla. Looking to buy time. Outside the pocket, lets it go. A beautifully placed ball to the outside and the toe drag for the big pickup. They couldn't draw up a better way to start a drive, and now they've got it 1st and 10 from the 41. Wants to go up top on first down. Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Leaves it with the back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And the Bruins need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking left. It's complete. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening.
This defense better not blink. I know they've got a lead here in the 4th quarter, but just look at who they're going against. This quarterback is one of the best in the nation. They cannot rest on their laurels. Someone's going to have to make a play.
Hit as he throws.
That's another example of just really good football. This is why they built the lead here in the 2nd half. Nice job pressuring the quarterback, making him feel uncomfortable, coming into somebody else's building and keeping it really, really quiet.
Gets the back moving. He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. He's going to... It's a seam wide open. And he scoots his way to the 1st down and then slides to avoid the hit. The Bruins come to the line with a new set of downs. Leaves it with the running back. The 2-yard line, he was fighting for that end zone.
1st down, you know you always want to establish the running game. How about this offense? Nothing fancy. Run the football, be physical, get a big gain.
Got his man. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
I tell you, this defense, they've looked really good. Get down in their own end defensively in the red zone. They really just seem to tighten up, and you saw it there on that.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, UCLA.
I love running backs that have a nose for the goal line, understand how to get there, finish strong into the end zone, know I get 6, and then go celebrate with your boys.
The analytics here, and you go for 2. Back to throw, it's Ucla. Got his man quickly. He stopped just inches short, had a good catch, tried to get it in, but was denied. Now they'll try to get another possession with an onside kick. Cool as a cucumber as the hands team makes a sure catch. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. And they've got a little bit of a cushion here, David. If they can add to it on this drive, it would be nice.
And it definitely makes a little bit of a difference. Knowing I'm up by more than a field goal, obviously, Jesse, my mindset switches, and I know I can't make mistakes.
Yeah, and David, I don't think they have to reinvent the wheel on offense here. What they've been calling has been working. Just get back to doing what you're good at.
The play action fake. Caught behind the line. It's Welch. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
Again, this is a running back that can hurt you, running it between the tackles, and he's dangerous out in space. They like to throw it to him out on the perimeter as he picks up a couple of yards there.
It's 3rd down, and the line to gain is the 36. From the gun, wants to pass. Lets it fly. Catch and stride inside the 15. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the 1st down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. Now the chance to pay off that big play from just outside the 5. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Time is on their side, and they're going to wind that play clock all the way down. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Buffs! They push out that lead a bit and draw much closer to a win here in Week 9.
And, man, a lot of times late in games, you see offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this execution, man. The offense continues to do what they do, and they take the 2-score lead in the 4th quarter, everything going in their direction.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Back to pass, it's Iamaleava. He's going for the big play. And he's got it inside the 35. And the Bruins want to crank the tempo.
What a throw on 1st down, first play of the drive. And I think sometimes quarterbacks are given an alert on a specific play. And what that means is maybe the ball was supposed to go to somebody else. But in pre-snap, if the quarterback sees a matchup, he
snags it on the right. Touchdown, Bruins! They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them. This game must be moving so slowly for this quarterback. He sees everything 2 or 3 beats ahead.
Way ahead. I mean, it's been really, really easy. I better get some more hits on him. I better do something to make him feel uncomfortable. Because right now, it's just like, oh, you're running that? Yeah, that's easy. I mean, he's already read your mail. You better change the address, do something different.
And let's hold on. Schultz are going to have a second look. The officials on the field got it right. Play will stand. They'll line up to go for 2. He's looking to throw. Scrambling away. Into the end zone for the 2-point conversion, and now they're down by 7. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a 2-play drive. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. Drive starts from their own 25-yard line. The give as they work on that clock. Runs through a tackle. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Lewis to throw. Under fire. He'll try to do it himself. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Third down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the catch. It's Miller. Still on his feet at the 45. And he is marked out of bounds after another big gain. This aerial attack has had no problem moving the ball with chunk plays. They'll run the option. Now the pitch. Got enough for the first. And that's what this option will do to you. They got the pitch man free, and he was off to the races.
And that is